Hello, everybody, and welcome to Civ 3 Shuffle, a game show hosted by nobody else but yours truly, Suede Civ 3. Our contestant today is none other than Lemon Cake. Mr. Cake, or do you prefer just Lemon? How about you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm a lemon cake, but lemon works just as fine. I do primarily make EU4 videos, that's European Universalis 4, but I'm also very much a Civ enjoyer, going back to Civ 3 specifically. And that is the reason we're here today.
And I'm very happy you could make it on the show today. So, without any further ado, we will start with question number 1. What we will do is I will give you a 1-minute time limit for each of these questions, so you're not overthinking it too much.
Okay.
And let's get started. Okay, so on your screen, you will see question number 1. So there is a deer on this forest. If my workers chop this deer, which city will it go to? Will it go to Shiraz? Will it go to Fustat? Or will it go to Baghdad?
Ooh, now I know that you can, if I go to Shiraz, Fustat, and I can check whichever one of them is working it. So if, for example, none of them were working it, there's an order for it. But if Fustat had like a worker working on it, I think if I chop, it would go to Fustat, or if Baghdad had a worker on it, it would go to Baghdad. But the default settings.
Yeah, let's assume it's assigned to none of those tiles.
So if it's none of them are assigned, you're starting off with a tough one. Because I know there's like an order to it. I don't think it's based on like settle order. Because then I don't know the civilization order names of the cities.
18 seconds left.
I'm going to go with Shiraz as a guess, but I actually don't know. It could be any of them. Oh no. This
You
is not
are-
a good start.
You are absolutely correct. It is Shiraz. Yeah.
Come on, you one off guess.
I realized
Zero
what
skill involved 1 and 3.
when I said them out loud, I said Shiraz first. I think my brain followed the order in my head. So there's a spiral pattern. It starts northeast of the city, and it goes around in a circle, and then it would go to Shiraz from there, and then around in a spiral again. So I think my brain just works that way, and I'm glad your brain works that way too, Lemon Cake. Well done. 1 point.
An easy 1 and 3.
Or 100 points.
1 and 3. Oh no.
We'll do some editing over the screen and like have 100 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for round 2?
Ooh, now I'm scared. These are looking tough. I am ready.
Okay, round 2. So I have sent you a picture of the Walls Civilopedia entry. So in terms of the functionality within the game or the art, I have changed something in the Civilopedia entry. I want you to tell me what I have changed. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
The icon looks off to me, first of all, is my initial recognition. Because I remember the icon having a really weird like wooden gate thing for the walls, but I'm not sure if that's like a culture thing. Maybe I just play with like a different culture, because that's definitely an Asian wall. That is not my guess. Were they always 40 shields? Or were they always 0 maintenance? Because I never built walls, really. I'm very much single player enjoyer in those cases, but 40 seems expensive as well. I'm feeling it might be towards the cost of maintenance, but I'm not too sure right now as well.
20 seconds.
Ugh. So I would not be surprised if there's 0 maintenance, but 40 shields is expensive. It feels wrong. So that could be accelerated production 20. I do not think walls are 0 maintenance. I think walls cost 1 maintenance. I think that's going to have to be my guess, but I'm not sure again. It's not the masonry icon though.
Final answer?
Final answers, I think they're 1 maintenance.
Okay. You are incorrect. So
are they actually free?
They are free. Yeah, there's no maintenance on walls. So
Damn.
if you need them, they're worth building because even if they hang around and do nothing, they don't cost you anything. The thing that I changed here was the cost. So
I was thinking that, but I always play accelerated production. So I was thinking, is this just the non-accelerated production version of walls? Because I literally only ever play accelerated.
In accelerated production, if you are a militaristic civ, walls cost 5 shields, I believe. Yeah, because I changed this from 20 to 40. I checked in game for non-accelerated production, regular Civ 3. If you play with a militaristic civ, it's 10 shields for wall. So they're a very cheap building.
That is okay. Maybe I should consider building them. Well, because a lot of the time, you just go to size 7 if you need walls, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you've got me there. Fair enough. Oh god, this is not looking good. I came into this really confident.
We're going to move on to
Question.
round number 3.
Okay. Hey, I'm still passing technically.
Maybe in the UK system. I'm not sure about Canada. Okay, so I have 4 tech icons that I've posted in your PMs. One of those has been edited. So they've been copied and pasted directly out of the tech tree. Which one of these medieval era tech icons has been edited?
Printing press is not the weird one tech. That's music theory. That's music theory. It has that one wonder associated. Printing press just gives you ability to trade maps, and that's it. So I think that one's fine. Chivalry. I think that does give you access to that to the funny shield wonder that gives you Crusaders. But the knights, I think that those are not the default knight sprite. So I think you're playing as one of the unique civilizations that has that knight sprite.
I was playing as China, yes.
Yes, so that, but I think that's just what it would be with China. The military tradition, it does have cavalry, but is that the cavalry sprite? I'm really not sure. So I just need to spot the odd one out, not the not what is odd. Damn, that is half. Because I think that is the military tradition icon. The banking, that is
15 seconds.
That is the bank. Funny press comes with the things. Military tradition does give you access to the funny building, to the generals.
I'm gonna need an answer, Mr. Cake.
I think banking. I'm sorry, that bank looks off to me though.
You are correct. It is absolutely banking. That is the right answer. Another 100 points for Lemon Cake. Well done.
Okay, thank God.
What did I change here?
So the banking icon, the bank itself is that bank, I think, but that marketplace looked off to me. I just wasn't sure if it's the bank or like if that it doesn't look like the bank.
No, the bank. That's the normal bank from the game.
Really?
Yes. The thing that I changed was that banking is not required, or sorry, banking is required for era advancement.
Oh, I was not looking at that. I was thinking if military tradition gave you something else. Wait, you don't need printing press. I thought you needed printing press for next era, don't? No, you don't. That's on that top branch. That's useless.
That's correct, yeah.
Well, that comes to democracy. Oh my God.
Well, that's why the AI will research printing press so late, is because their priority of the tech is cut in half if it is not required for era advancement.
Oh, that makes sense. Unless it's for some reason a government tech, in which case their priority becomes 1 million.
Of course, yeah. But yeah, to clarify, the answer was banking, because banking is required for era advancement. If you see that little circle icon in the top right, that will not be on the banking icon in your version of the tech tree.
I love how so far on every single question, I've gotten 2 out of 3 right, but a lot of the reasons I gave were just wrong. This is not boding well for the future.
Well, luck is an important quality too. Let's test your luck with question number 4. Round 4. We have the Mobile Sam. Again, same thing. I've edited something in the Civilopedia entry. Why don't you tell me what it is?
Okay. Mobile Sam. God. I don't think you'd be harsh enough to edit the anti-air defense value, because who the hell knows the anti-air defense values of, of units? They just kind of like... You just kind of die to bombers. I think that's the accepted the accepted rate. But you might have been. Oh, and I'm thinking you were that harsh. I don't know. It is rocketry. Doesn't it need aluminium? Maybe I'm very wrong. I mean, the text looks shorter than it should be expected. 100 shield seems about right for the... No, it's 2 movement. It's tracked. It's a 2 movement unit.
So what is the mistake in the entry?
It's a 2 movement unit.
And that I've edited it to 1 movement?
To 1 movement, yeah. I think it's a 2 unit. If it's a 1 movement, I'm going to be really awkward.
It's your final answer?
I'm so confident. It's going to be my final answer. It's
you are correct. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
The Mobile Sam here is not a mobile unit. It should have 2 movement because it is a Mobile Sam. Typically, we keep them on railroads, so often we don't think about it, but yes, it has 2 movement. I thought maybe it'd be messed up by the attack value too. Like, would you be able to attack someone with a Mobile Sam? But yes, absolutely you can. If someone has a naked city, you can actually take the naked city with your 2 movement unit. That's like a chariot, kind of.
I was thinking, to be fair, will I be correct to say that in vanilla Civs 3, if you include all the expansions, every single unit has at least 1 attack or defense outside of like kings or special scenario setups?
Kings actually do have an attack and defense value. That's a fun fact.
Oh, fair. So basically, in vanilla, everything has attack and defense values outside
Yeah,
of
well,
like
not a
explorers.
scout, not an explorer.
No,
But
but like
everything with an attack value has a
with a health.
defense value, and vice versa. Yes.
Hmm. I was worried you were going to be extra harsh, and the Sam would have 5 anti-air defense, and I'll be that would be clueless. And it
And
doesn't require aluminium as well, because I was thinking actually that it would require aluminium
if I
because
was gonna
everything
change,
needs
if I was
aluminium.
gonna change it, I would have changed like a 4 to 8 or 4 to 1 or something like that. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
glad you got
surprised it
it.
doesn't need aluminium, honestly.
Okay, round number 5 is beginning now. Lemon cake, you're 3 for 1. Why don't you tell me how you think you're doing right now?
Well, I'll be honest. It should be 1 for 4 because I got lucky twice. The first one was genuinely 1 in 3 guess. The banking I was correct, but for the wrong answer. The bank just looked off to me. At least I got the mobile Sam one, and I got the right answer on the area I'm least confident, the modern era. So honestly, not too confident. I was very confident walking into this, but you've really tested my knowledge today.
Well,
I'm ready for your worst. Give it to me.
if you don't like the modern era, you're gonna love this next question. So,
Oh no.
recycling, it gives you a building, it gives you the recycling center. It also gives you a passive ability. What is the passive ability that it gives?
Um. So I know I would rush this because I'm not sure specifically, but I think it. No, it's not recycling. One of the techs in the modern era, I think it's conservation or something, or is it mass transit? We have to build a building which reduces the pollution from pops. I think it's mass transit, which gives you a building which like reduces the pollution that populations generate.
So I'm saying this is not a building. This is a
But
passive
it's not that
ability.
one.
This is a passive ability innate to the tech, like the way that some techs will like enable map trading or to
Yes,
build
I'm
embassies.
trying to ring. Does So there's two that are really obscure mechanics that I'm trying to think. There's the one where like plains turn to deserts and like grassland turns to desert, and there's the other one where like resources deplete. I think it's one of those two because I never know where those are because they're pretty irrelevant in
10
the long run.
seconds.
Because when coal depletes, they appear. I think it doesn't make sense for the desert for the plains to become deserts, so I'm going to go with it. It like decreases the depletion rate of resources. That's going to be my
Final
guess.
answer?
I'm going to lock that in. Yes.
Okay. Incorrect. No. Recycling
Damn
unlocks
it.
the recycling ability. So, if you sell a building, you get 25% of the shields back if you have the recycling tech unlocked.
Oh, that would make a lot more sense. Isn't there a tech that reduces the like depletion rate of resources? Because I swear that's a thing. Or am I
No,
just
not in Civ 3, I don't think. No. And the other one you said about global warming, that's passively caused by pollution, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, isn't there? Is there no tech that reduces that as well?
I don't think so, no.
Damn, fair. Because I know those two are mechanics, and maybe in some mods they've changed. But well, looks like I hallucinated two things for the modders to add. Good to know.
Question number 6. In front of you is the list of all the wonders in Civ 3. There are 5 wonders that will potentially give you a golden age if you are expansionist. Give me 2 of those wonders.
Oh boy. Yeah, see, golden ages from wonders are one of those golden ages where I only ever get them if I'm trying to save my golden age and then I build a wonder and get it annoyingly. This is definitely one mechanic I've neglected and now I'm regretting it on the spot.
Could guess based
I
on
think
vibes.
that's what I have to go with, and I'm assuming Magellan's Voyage is one of those that would give me, but I'm also scared of saying that because that's one of those things that Civ 3 would definitely make you think would give you a golden age for expansionists, but I think I will go with Magellan's Voyage because that just makes the most sense. I'm gonna go with a bit of a long shot here because I think it makes sense in my headcanon on vibes, but would the internet give exploration? It might be like scientific exploration would be my guess.
Sorry, expansionist is the name of the trait.
Expansionist.
Okay, so you're locking this in. Your guesses are Magellan's Voyage and Internet.
Yes. Because everything else doesn't seem expansionist. Oh, actually, sorry. Not lock it in. Magellan's Voyage and Great Lighthouse.
You're locking it in.
Lock it in. Great Lighthouse and Magellan's Voyage. I think Great Lighthouse. I think I've popped Golden Age sometimes.
So
with it.
Locked in. You have 2 chances
Yes.
of 100 points. Magellan's Voyage is absolutely an expansionist wonder. That's 100 points right there. And
Okay.
the Great Lighthouse is also an expansionist wonder.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I think I played Russia once at like Chieftain, built Great Lighthouse, and got a Golden Age. So that checks out.
Now, if you had said the Internet, you would also have been correct. The Internet will give a golden age to any Civ.
Ah, that's why. Because I remember something weird with the internet with golden ages, but I was like, who gets a golden age by the time you're at the internet?
Hmm.
So
And then the
I
two
think
others were, I might need to double check this. One of them is SETI. Weirdly, search for extraterrestrial life. It makes sense, right? Yeah.
expanding in space.
And then so Great Lighthouse, like you said, and then Copernicus's observatory. If you play a Civ like America and you're trying to get a golden age and you don't want to wait for F-15s, you need to learn the stuff. So you'd be able to build Copernicus's as a good wonder that you'd want to get anyway. So I want you to tell me which tech unlocks the ability to build radar towers. You have 1 minute. Go.
Oh God. Um.
I'll say you can either
Yeah.
tell me the name of the tech, or if you can describe it in a way that narrows it down to one possible tech, I'll accept that.
I in my head, I'm just. It's the tech right at the end of industrial, but like on the far right in the middle bit, because it gives you. I think it gives you some really. Because that tech is really good. Because I think that tech is not required. Oh no, advanced flight is the one that's not required right at the end. Because advanced flight is the weird one, which has weird shenanigans, from what I remember. But that's the one that's not required for the progression. I mean, is it just radios? I think it's just radios, actually. Because I think radios have, like, very little things associated with them.
Are you locking that in?
I just never build these things. Because I know I should.
You got
and
5
that's how I
seconds.
lose in modern. It has to be radios. It's not advanced flight. I don't think it's advanced flight. I'm going to go with radios.
Okay. And I will have to go to the books. 1 second. Lemon Cake, I got some bad news for you.
Is it not radio?
Radios is not even a tech that exists in Civ 3 Conquests.
Oh my god.
I remember the icon, so what am I thinking of? Radios Civ 3.
I think it was... I mean, it's a big tech in Civ 5.
It was removed in the Conquests expansion pack. And it is advanced flight.
But yeah. It is advanced flight. So advanced flight is the one right at the end of that
Right
tree.
at the end.
That's what I was
If you said
thinking
far
of.
right side, the last tech
Is the far right side in the middle. It's like in the middle bit because there's the weird like bit of gap at the bottom and the right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I don't know why I was thinking of radios.
Last question. This is the rapid fire question. You're going to have a time to earn a lot of points here. I'll give you 50 points for each correct answer you guess.
Okay.
So what I will do is I will give you a list of 10 techs and 10 tech icons. I want you to tell me how many of these techs do nothing in Civ 3. So they might be prerequisites for other techs, but they have no passive ability. They don't unlock any buildings, any resources, anything like that. No units. Which techs here do nothing and no wonders?
Oh. All right, and it's just very quickly before we start, sorry, if a tech disables a wonder, does that count or not count?
That would count as doing something, yes.
Understandable. Okay, right, well, writing gives you a thing, so no, because I think that allows embassies or something. Mysticism has something associated with, I think. Maybe I'll come back to mysticism. Chemistry does nothing. Physics does nothing. Those are both random placeholders. Medicine prevents floodplains giving you bad things. Monotheism gives you cathedrals. Refining unlocks oil. Atomic theory might be one of them. Smart weapons gives you a really random bonus to something that doesn't matter. I'm gonna go. I think steel is the other one, and I think atomic theory is also a weird prerequisite. No, it gives you some weird. I think atomic theory might give you some like random defense building.
So I will say
chemistry, physics, steel, and mysticism. I'm going to lock those four in.
If you guess something wrong, I will subtract 50 points from your score.
Oh, okay. In that case, that does change things. Chemistry and physics, I'd like to lock in. I definitely have a feeling like I was disappointed with steel doing nothing at some point, or maybe something. So I'm going to put steel in. Atomic theory might be one of them, but I think there's like a weird defense building that's like a late game defense building or something associated with it. But I might be wrong. I might be thinking of something else. And mysticism, I think, has Temple of Artemis associated with it, actually. So I'll go chemistry, physics, steel as my final
locking
answers.
it in?
Yes.
Okay. That's 150 points right there. Well done, Lemon Cake.
Oh, thank God.
You missed 100 points, though.
Oh, God.
Which ones do you think you missed?
Does mysticism not give you Temple of Artemis?
It gives you the Oracle, the ability to build the Oracle.
It gives you, okay, so that's not the other one. Writing gives you, I know writing does things. Because it gives you
rite of passage,
embassies, yep. Refining gives you oil, from what I remember, unless it's something else. Does atomic theory not have anything?
There's nothing in atomic theory. Everything's at electronics, weirdly, but typically people use theory of evolution, get them together, so people don't really notice.
Oh, same. I'm definitely one of those people. I think the electronics is where that like civil defense building is as well, isn't it?
Exactly, that's the one.
That's the one I was thinking about.
Hydro plant,
and
too.
smart weapons means you do less collateral damage on like F-16s or something.
It allows you precision bombing on stealth planes and F-15s.
There you go. That's what I was thinking. So basically completely irrelevant in practice, but technically does something. Okay. So it is, atomic theory is useless, which is very ironic for human history, obviously.
And there's one more. Medicine.
Surely not medicine.
Medicine is useless.
Doesn't it give you floodplains?
At sanitation, you get that.
Damn.
And I was
medicine and nuclear weapons are useless for humanity. As is chemistry and physics.
Yeah, Civ 3 has some interesting messages. What can you say? Let's round up your points. So you got 150 from the final question. You got 200 from the wonder question, right?
I got 2 of them, yes. Of the 2.
200 from Mobile Sam's. Sorry, 100 from Mobile Sam. From the banking question, and from the chopping question. That's another 300 points. So your total, that brings you up to 650 points. Congratulations, Lemon Cake.
Yeah, out of how many, dare I even ask?
1, 2, 3, 4. I think 1,050. Yeah, 1,050 points.
All right, we're above 40%, and by the British university system, that is a comfortable pass.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Why don't you guys check out on Lemon Cake's channel? He has a video that references Civ 3. I will give you guys a link to that in the description, or it will appear on screen right now. And you guys can watch that video if you're interested in him. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
And make sure you absolutely subscribe down to Suede. He's an absolutely amazing YouTuber, and you should support him.
Thank you very much.